Oh my God. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. What madness has taken place? I was just doing the watch along for Italy versus England. I thought I'm going to talk about Declan Rice. Declan Rice actually had a very good match. We'll talk about Declan Rice tomorrow. And during the watch along, all of this was transpiring. Thomas Tuchel is the Bayern Munich manager, ladies and gentlemen. Nagelsmann sacked, and it happened damn quick. That's what she said.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, is it written in the stars? Could Bayern Munich go on and beat Man City now and go into the semi-finals? Can Chelsea beat Real Madrid and set up a showdown with Bayern Munich? Thomas Tuchel coming back to the bridge. Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel, Todd Boehly, Bali, Thomas Tuchel. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's going on? What is going on? One thing I will say, Bayern Munich, they don't mess about, man. They don't mess about. They're second in the Bundesliga by 1 point. They're in the Champions League quarterfinals, unbeaten. Yet they do not hesitate to get rid of Nagelsmann and bring in someone like Thomas Tuchel because, do you know what? I'm pretty certain they were worried. They were worried that Thomas Tuchel was available in the market. Real Madrid, sharks, absolute sharks, probably smelling blood and wanting Thomas Tuchel. Spurs were in the mix. To be honest, I don't think that any of that would have been real. I don't think Thomas Tuchel would have taken up Spurs, but Bayern Munich saw an opportunity and thought, you know what, this guy's an elite manager. We don't want him to go anywhere else. We need to secure him. We need to look towards our future. And they were ruthless. They were ruthless enough to get Nagelsmann out, who's done probably nothing wrong. I mean, the Bundesliga is not finished yet. They could still end up winning it. And the Champions League, they look strong as hell. Yeah, a little bit topsy-turvy here and there. They do look like they have some flaws. But here we have Chelsea 10th, and we still can't seem to get rid of Graham Potter. We're holding on with our dear lives, believing in this process, believing that something can happen with Potter. And here you have an elite club like Bayern Munich, ruthless attitude, getting rid of Nagelsmann when he's done probably nothing wrong, and bringing in Thomas Tuchel. This is the difference. This is where we need to wake up. Do we want to act like an elite club, or do we want to, do you want to have a setup like an elite club, but don't have anything about us being of an elite nature? It's quite sensational. It's quite incredible to even know that Graham Potter's still sticking around. Like, I still believe this is the perfect time. This international break, you see what Bayern's done. No dilly-dallying. Let's secure the big dog. Chelsea Football Club, man, got 3 games before Real Madrid. And 3 big ones as well. Aston Villa, Liverpool, Wolves. Need some momentum moving towards that Real Madrid game. And if we can't find momentum with Potter, we need to pull the plug. We need to pull the plug and secure someone good. For me, look, Luis Enrique is my man. A lot of people are talking about Nagelsmann. Each to their own. I don't have any issues with it, but I feel like the Nagelsmann situation has sort of passed us. His record is still sensational. He's done very, very well at Bayern Munich. Up and coming manager. I don't know whether Christopher Vivell and how that situation was when Nagelsmann left Leipzig. Might have been a sour situation, might not have been. Who knows? Would Vivell look into someone like Nagelsmann? Maybe. This is the time in this international break right now to prepare and salvage whatever we have left. Still in the Champions League, I still believe we can beat Real Madrid, but I don't think anything's going to change. I think we're going to keep Potter, and we're going to see this, season through, and we're potentially even going to give him next season. Let's check out this news, ladies and gentlemen. This is in regards to Thomas Tuchel moving to Bayern Munich and Nagelsmann getting sacked. Fabrizio Romano, exclusive news confirmed. Thomas Tuchel becomes new FC Bayern head coach. Full agreement in place. He has already accepted the job. Contract agreed. Documents are being prepared. Like, it literally happened in minutes. The way this particular news moved was sensational. And it all started from this particular tweet, which was once again not that long ago. Exclusive: FC Bayern are seriously considering to sack Julian Nagelsmann. Decision being discussed internally. The club could fire him soon. Understand Thomas Tuchel leading candidate to potentially take FC Bayern job. More to follow. And more to follow literally happened like half an hour later. Exclusive news confirmed: Julian Nagelsmann is to be sacked with an immediate effect as FC Bayern coach. News revealed earlier tonight, now being confirmed by club sources too. I mean, incredible, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely incredible. And this is the contract terms. Former Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has reached an agreement with Bayern Munich on 2.5-year contract, 2.5 years. Do you think Bayern are probably going to wait around for a process? Do you think Bayern going to say, Thomas, take your time, Bayern brought this guy in with the sense that you're going to win the Bundesliga and you're going to defeat Man City and you're potentially going to do well in the Champions League and maybe even win it. Bayern are not here for process. Bayern are not here to stay patient. Once again, ruthless teams behave ruthlessly. 2.5 years, none of these 6-7 year contracts or 5-year contract that we gave to Graham Potter. 2.5 years standard. You get 2.5 years. Winning will keep you on. First up, it's Dortmund. I think Bayern Munich's next opposition is Dortmund. Beat Dortmund, you go ahead. I got no doubt Thomas Tuchel will cook. The level of players, the caliber of players that Bayern Munich have: Sadio Mane, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, Musiala, Kimmich. He's gonna relish his situation over there, man. He's gonna love the fact that there's gonna be no Mickey Mouse players like he had in Chelsea, missing opportunities left, right, and center for him. He's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. I've got no doubt he's gonna be able to beat Dortmund. He'll have a plan already how to beat Dortmund. We've beaten Dortmund, man. Dortmund, yes, good record in the Bundesliga, but we've shown our level, and that on a season where we're not even good enough, and we've shown our levels against Dortmund. I'm pretty certain Thomas Tuchel will do the number. And then City, Pep Guardiola. If Pep thought maybe, relaxed against Nagelsmann, that Bayern Munich team was still good under Nagelsmann, man. No disrespect. But Pep now will be slightly worried. Thomas Tuchel, when he first took over Chelsea, man, 3 out of 3 wins against Pep. Yes, before he left, the record wasn't good. We ended up losing 2 in a row against City on Thomas Tuchel's season before this one that he was part of. But Pep will be concerned. What a sensational situation it's going to be if Thomas Tuchel is able to get through Man City. And I think this is why he's been brought in. This is why, because Man City were moving mad in Champions League. And he's been brought in to defeat Man City in the Champions League, move into the semi-finals and potentially have the opportunity to win the whole thing. They're one of the hot favorites, no doubts. Now with Thomas Tuchel, they'll definitely be one of the hot favorites. One thing Thomas Tuchel does know to do is cup competitions, man. Cup competitions. 3 at the back, he'll continue, just like Nagelsmann did. He'll just be a lot more ruthless. Like as if Bayern weren't ruthless enough. But if we go through against Real Madrid, wow, what a scene that's going to be, man. How's Boehly and Iqbali going to feel seeing Thomas Tuchel back at the bridge? How the fans going to feel? It's going to be mad. I think the fans are going to cheer for Thomas Tuchel when Graham Potter's around. Do you know what I mean? But this is what you get, man. Elite manager, elite respect. Now, a lot of the, social media fans out there for Chelsea are saying, would you take Nagelsmann? I want to ask you guys, would you guys take Nagelsmann? His record, ladies and gentlemen, is quite mad. This season, 37 games, 112 goals, only 3 losses. Up-and-coming manager, young manager. He's done well. He's done well at Bayern Munich. Would you guys take him? Me personally, as I said, I don't know if his name was thrown around. when we were looking to hire the next manager after Frank Lampard, and then we got Thomas Tuchel. Nagelsmann's name was hanging about. Look, I don't mind, but I feel like that boat has sort of gone. I would like to see someone like Luis Enrique, but let's see. Chelsea are going to get Nagelsmann, aren't they? If we was serious, yeah. Let's see what people are saying in social media. This one I called out in my watch-along for Italy versus England. Thomas Tuchel might fancy some of these Chelsea players that work for him. Might take him to Bayern Munich, and I put the name out there. And look, CFC News: Tuchel wants to reunite with Mason Mount as part of his project at Bayern. He sees him as the perfect replacement for Muller in creative midfield role. Okay, that's probably stretching a little bit, but you never know, man. Mount's contract situation. Thomas Tuchel really did rate Mason Mount. Mason Mount had his best season under Thomas Tuchel, that Champions League winning season. Could be something there. Let's see what else people are saying over here. Cal is saying, please, Chelsea for Nagelsmann. Julian Nagelsmann on the market. There's literally no better option right now. That's all I'm going to say. Look, a lot of people seem to be all for this. Ladies and gentlemen, you let me know how you feel about this situation. For me, show some ambition. We are 10th and we are still banking on Graham Potter, man. And look at Bayern Munich, second Champions League quarter finalist. Nothing wrong with Nagelsmann, doing well and getting rid. For them, second is a failure. For them, everything right now, second, quarter, everything is a failure. They just want to get rid of him. Bring in, Thomas Tuchel. They saw an opportunity to line up an elite manager and they've lined it up. I'm sure there probably was something internally going on with Nagelsmann, but it's drastic how quick it went. Bayern Munich probably saw the situation that it's a good opportunity to secure someone like Thomas Tuchel before he ends up going to Real Madrid or Spurs. Highly doubt Spurs would have been in the mix, but Real Madrid's a big shout. What are we doing, Chelsea Football Club? What are we doing? Come on, man. We seem to have the facilities. We seem to have the money. We've got the organization with all of these board members now joining in. Vivell, Joe Shields, Carl McCauley, Paul Winstonley, this, that, the other, everyone. We just need a manager now. Do you know what I mean? Elite clubs need elite managers. Our club is an elite club, but we've brought in a manager that has not shown any sort of, it doesn't have anything to go, like the CV doesn't show anything, it hasn't won anything. We've brought in a manager to help to build him up. It's like work experience. We should be bringing in a manager who's got the experience of winning so that they can help us win. It's like we want to help Graham Potter to win. We want to develop his resume, develop his CV. I don't know, man. I don't know. The run-in before the Real Madrid game, I'm not confident. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about everything we've talked about. Thomas Tuchel, Bayern Munich manager, Nagelsmann sacked. Do you want Nagelsmann at Chelsea Football Club? Will Chelsea actually even sack Graham Potter? I personally don't think so. They will. But let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you guys for a live tomorrow. I think the live is going to be quite exciting. As I said, I really want to talk about Declan Rice. He had a very good game against Italy. But the news of Thomas Tuchel slowly sinking in, man. All this time when he was unemployed, it felt like he was still part of us. But now he's a Bayern Munich manager. Lots of Bayern Munich watch-alongs, hopefully. Let's see. See ya.